Alright, howdy guys, hope you're well. Today I wanted to talk about 10 things that I've learned since I've started my own YouTube channel, and I consider myself still sort of new. I don't know, but I obviously I'm a small channel at this point in time, so I just wanted to share some of the things that I've learned since starting. So let's just cut to the chase. So the first thing that I've learned is that YouTube is oversaturated. So there's a ton of people who have channels, and even when they say like niche down, so you find an area or a topic matter that you want to focus on, even when you do that, it's like super saturated still. So like I focus mostly on like nutrition and health. There's a ton of people out there doing nutrition and health related content. So excuse me, sorry, got a little tickle in my throat again. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so there's like a lot of people doing like similar things that I'm doing, and it can be hard to stand out in a way. And two, some people say to avoid, going outside of the niche. So doing like posting videos like vlogs or travel videos or random other videos, which I do have those on my channel, to not do that. But I think it's just a balancing act. I think you can do a little bit of everything. It's your channel. You can do what you want, So I don't know, I'm encouraged by that. And but anyway, yeah, so the second thing is that I learned is some people will find you, notice that you're like a new YouTuber and kind of take advantage of that, and they will ask you, hey, like I noticed you're new or you're a small channel and I loved your videos, you want to be friends, like sub for sub basically is what they are suggesting. And I've noticed that a few times now, unfortunately. That is not something that I am at all interested in. And I understand why people are doing it, because with, the more subscribers you get, the more your channel is growing, and you can then, when you get to a certain point, 1,000 subscribers, plus the 4,000 watch hours, you can then monetize your channel. So I understand why people are doing it, but for me, like, I don't want people to subscribe to my channel who aren't actually interested or who don't like my content. I want people that actually like what I'm doing and want to support me because of that, and are going to come back for more, and they enjoy who I am as a person and what I have to offer, enjoy my videos and all of that, and want to build a community with me, want to build a relationship with me. That is my goal. I don't want to do the sub for sub thing. I'm not interested at all. So definitely something that was interesting to find out. So the third thing is, I think quality matters. So quality over the quantity of your videos. I think there is kind of a balancing act there, but I think it definitely is important for to post good quality videos that have good content, but it's also edited in a way that makes them more like appealing and easier to watch, and kind of take away like any like awkward pauses or the ums and stuff, which I am guilty of doing all the time. Obviously this video is not going to be really edited, so you're going to see that I'm like burping on camera here. Something I normally probably would have removed, but anyways, so yeah, that's definitely something I think is important, and I'll probably touch on this more in my other video on like what I thought of my 30-day video upload challenge. That quality does matter over quantity, I think. So posting, a good video once a week versus posting 4 videos a week that are, not edited and not cleaned up at all, I think can make a difference in your growth and everything. So going forward, I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. So the other thing I've learned, the fourth thing, is that growth obviously takes time. So, and something that is good takes time. So don't, in the beginning, I think I expected to like get more views than I thought I've been getting, or like more subscribers and that type of thing. So that's not the case. I found out growth takes a long time. It could take years for to even get potentially even 1,000 subscribers. And that's okay, because I think in my head I'm thinking, the numbers tell it all. The numbers are what dictates, whether or not you're doing well and you're successful and that type of thing, when that's not the case, and I constantly have to remind myself that the number of subscribers you have and like the number, the amount of times people watch your videos does not dictate like where your channel is going to go and how it's going to grow. So, and don't let it discourage you. I know it can be very discouraging, but we can't let that discourage us, and I can't let that discourage me. So I want to keep on keeping on, basically. So yeah, growth takes time. So the other thing I learned about is this thing called, I don't know. Her name is, I guess, Lady Algorithm. It's the YouTube algorithm. So this is basically how your videos rank in search, and how people basically find them, how they're posted over people's suggested page and all of that. So there's an algorithm involved, which I had no idea about, based off like your description, your title, what you're saying in the video. I guess like YouTube listens to your, your words in your video, your voice, and can then suggest your video based off that, as well as the typed in description and stuff, and title, which is like mind-blowing. So anyway, I am not an expert on the algorithm. There's plenty of other YouTube videos out there that talk about it. But anyway, there's that thing, like how to basically rank your video, and get it to like the top of the page, basically, for people to find. So that's been an interesting hurdle to kind of to go over, I guess. But I'm learning. So that being said, the sixth thing is the use of keywords. So this is where, again, it plays into that algorithm, but using keywords in your video, in your description, like I said, and your title is like super important. So instead of like saying, I don't know, how to lose weight, saying like how to lose weight successfully and keep the weight off, long term, or how to lose weight by eating, XYZ, or doing XYZ, or something like that. So including all of those components, being specific in your title, that's so friggin' important. And then your description should actually include those keywords as well. Your description should include what you're saying in your title. So again, and I have a lot of work to do. I'm not perfect at all of this. So definitely something I've got to work on, and to improve my videos and everything. So the seventh thing is that I'm finding it is, and I touched on this a little bit, it's very easy to get discouraged. And like I said, just judging yourself based off the numbers, and of course looking at other YouTubers' videos. There's like YouTubers out there that are like professional at what they do, and like just great quality everything, and it's easy to kind of get discouraged by that, and judge yourself and compare yourself to those individuals. So and we do that in life in general anyway, but I think that's something that it's easy to do, but you kind of have to nip that in the butt right away, again, because it'll, it can make you just quit, and you shouldn't quit. You should keep on going, keep trying, and I say to myself, at least keep going for at least a year and see kind of where you're at. If you still enjoy it, if you are gaining success and being successful, and all of that, and building a community and stuff. So so that's the seventh thing. The eighth thing is that the importance of like having good thumbnails. So the thumbnails, like literally just the picture of your video, like when people search for a video or whatever's on the YouTube channel, the suggested page and all that, that's the thumbnail. The basically it's like the doorway to your video, the face of your video. So that's something that will potentially dictate whether people click on your video to watch it. And the other thing I realized is like a lot of YouTubers, obviously it's important to have your face on that thumbnail, but it's funny to see like the facial expressions. Like it's either like surprise, like, you know, or like thinking, like, like, so it's just funny, and I know I'm guilty. I'm super guilty of doing those facial expressions too. But yeah, I guess it works. I guess it makes people click on your videos. But anyway, so the 9th thing is hooking the viewer right away, like first thing in the video, like their first like 5 to 10 seconds, I think, are your most like the most important part to your video, because if you start out really boring and just like ho-hum, like people are just gonna click away from it. If they're not being intrigued and like kind of lured in to want to continue watching the video, they're gonna get bored quick and get distracted by something else and just kind of click off of your video. So again, something that I know for sure that like a lot of my videos are like that, but again, I'm working on that stuff, I guess. But it is, yeah, that's been an interesting thing to kind of tackle, is just like the introduction to your video, and basically making that like your focus as far as how you're going to retain that viewer's attention to your video. So that is a huge important thing to consider. And lastly, the 10th thing is that YouTube is more than just posting videos. It's more than just like a social media platform where you just post stuff. It is building a community, a family, people who support you and care about you really, and you know, want you to do well. It's also you know, meeting new people, of course, and meeting other YouTubers, and kind of collaborating with them. There's ways to do that, to interact with each other and produce, you know, videos together that you know, that allow that will better reach viewers and meet what viewers want in their needs. But that's really cool. I find that really, really awesome, is that like I'm meeting other dietitians, for example, who are, you know, creating content and videos and educating people just like me. And you know, I think that's really cool. I think that's a great way to, like I said, just like build your family. It's not just the people watching your video. It's your peers, basically. It's a way to network, basically, just like we see in the professional world and that type of thing. So I've been finding that's really been an interesting, cool thing to learn and discover. So so that's it. Those are the 10 things that I've learned that have kind of are all things that I really need to work on, I'm realizing. But maybe it's something to encourage you. Maybe you're interested in maybe starting a YouTube channel yourself. So I encourage that. So this is just like a little bit of encouragement. Don't be afraid of all these things, you know, do you. Just do what you want, post videos, and you know, people will find you, they'll subscribe to your channel, and they will support you. And that's the thing, that's the cool thing about it all, is that you don't have to like change who you are or anything. Just be yourself, and there are people out there who genuinely will care about you and what you have to offer, and you don't have to be this like expert YouTuber. So that's been really cool to kind of discover that, because I know I've got you guys, my current subscribers, who I really appreciate. You know, the majority of you have never met me before, but you have stuck with me since for a little while now, and yeah, so if you are new to my channel, I appreciate you stopping by, and that being said, consider subscribing if you want to keep seeing content. Now, this is not my norm, obviously. Like, I usually do like nutrition stuff, but again, I'm just getting experience doing a little variety of things, and this is part of my 30-day video upload challenge, so thought I would just share this stuff with y'all. So anyway, with that, thanks for coming by today. I hope you guys take care, and I will see you again very, very soon. All right, peace out.